The other day I messaged my good friend Rainer on Discord and asked him, "Hey Rainer, what actually is the worst Zerg unit in the entire Zerg faction?" He answered me with one word: Hydra. So I decided to take on the Mass Hydra challenge. In this episode I'm going to be messing Hydras like my life depends on it, and you guys will watch me fail or succeed. Enjoy! Alright, here we go. My first opponent is a Protoss player for my 9k MMR. And I'm going to be rushing out my Hydralisk as soon as I can. Now, to make life slightly easier for me, I will allow myself to build units that aren't Hydras, but I'm not allowed to get any upgrades for them whatsoever. No unit-specific upgrades and no other upgrades either. So no like melee upgrades whatsoever. I will not be doing that. I'm going to be teching into really quick Hydras here. With my first 100 gas, basically, is going to be the plan for now. I think I probably should spread a little bit of creep. I'm going to be capable of building queens as well. And I see my opponent open up with a double gate opener. I probably should just keep my overlord up here. It's going to make matters a lot easier for me when it comes to scouting in the future as well. Was it an overlord I just created? Yes, I did. God, I'm so smart sometimes. I love it when Kevin from the past does something correct. Now, Adept Stalker. Just going to use these for some minor scouting around the base. I think I messed it up, actually. There we go, that looks better. You're stuck up here. I don't think you can fight me anymore. Unless I'm completely incorrect. And I don't think I am completely incorrect. Gonna get a second gas on the low ground. And maybe I'll rush out an Evo chamber, actually. Get some good upgrades going. Seems perhaps a little bit greedy. But without greed, this challenge is going to be fairly impossible. I think the Hydra has a timing in which it is good. And that timing is, you know, when they come out for the first time. The first 5 seconds the Hydra comes out, I think they're okay. And then immediately after, you realize the unit is complete garbage. So this is something I'm definitely going to need to keep in mind. I want to keep my links alive for scouting purposes, obviously, as well. Just going to send more dudes over here and a couple of workers in this direction. So I am afraid I'm being 1 base all in. Except he's on 2 base. So I'm afraid I'm being 2 base all in. That's really what I meant, of course. I don't really have all that many queens. There's no gas being taken. Okay, there's a 3rd gas. This really is starting a whole lot like it indeed is a... like it's going to be some type of all-in here. I wonder if I can hold that with just pure Hydra. I mean, I'm just going to build Hydras in order to... What is that? Was that an observer or something? That? How did that quite work out? I don't know. I'm just going to send these ones over here. Wait, where did that queen come from? Can't remember ever building a queen. Oh, whatever. If it works, right? Okay, he shot that. I don't know how he shot me, but there's no 3rd base quite yet. So, first game here, just get grooved spines to start with. Maybe get 1 more gas in order to produce Hydras properly. Okay, he's moving in there, which is interesting. I want to see if he's actually getting that or if it's some type of fake. Probably should continue spreading creep as well, just a little bit. Just to make sure that I get a little bit of creep spread in. Would be nice. Get this gas all nice and saturated. Now my Ling is going to end up moving in here. My +1 is about to finish up, which actually will be kind of useful, I think. Okay, here comes the Adept. You have absolutely no chance. Although 1 Adept against 1 Hydra might actually be a fairly close match. You'd be surprised. Hydras are, like I said, very freaking weak. Oh, there's actually no base here. There's no base here whatsoever. Uh-oh. Okay, all of you need to be pulled back. Okay, there are 2 queens here, and I have my Hydras out and about. I can transfuse once, which should be somewhat useful. Well, wasn't super useful actually, but useful enough perhaps. Not quite sure why I canceled that gas. In hindsight, it might have been smart to actually keep it going. To get this micro, yes, you're just one-shotting my Hydras basically. It's really not that much I can do. I'm gonna get a couple of slow links just so I can spend my money. Of course, slow link's not the greatest unit to have usually against what my opponent is doing. But then again, I can't really make him speed up. Now, this is a lot of units. He's actually focus firing quite well, which I'm not sure if I should be so surprised by that. Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised by that. Maybe I want to tank a little bit more with my queens here. Now, the higher my Hydra count will become, I think the better it will be for me. I think I scale better than his units do here. And I think I'm also outmining him, although... Actually, let me just confirm that to be sure. Hydras are just so freaking weak. But I have my +1. I think he might have +1 as well, though, don't he? I think you might have +1 as well, buddy, don't you? No, you don't. Okay, that might be an issue, though, for you. No, that's good. If I can get some creep here, and I can kind of hold this area, which is a professional way to do it, makes it hard for him to move through, you know? What is that? Is that a zealot run by? Hey, what is this, mate? Okay, so now we have this area pretty much on lockdown. What are you doing, Chief? Gonna start +2 attack. I don't like what this is. I don't like this at all. I don't understand what this is. I think he's gonna come from a different angle here, to be quite honest. Does he have charge? No charge. Okay, different angle indeed. Wait, but that's not the entire army, is it? I'm gonna go scout for any potential fake bases, or fake bases for any outside bases. We're also gonna throw down an infestation pit so I can straight up go into +3 if I need to. Uh-oh, Kevin, we made a mistake. Houston, we've made an error. Gonna continue spreading creep here. I feel like there is a base here hiding somewhere. I just don't quite know where it is yet. And we're gonna get overlord speed so I can start my Hydra drops. This really was the plan. When I got that response from Rainer, the first... Oh my god, is that real? The first thought that popped in my mind was actually, I want to do Hydra drops. That was literally the first thing I thought. I was like, Hydra drops would be freaking sick to play. This feels so scary against Colossus, doesn't it? I think I'm gonna need to go in for a flank at some point. I don't think I can win otherwise. Now, I would allow myself to build Vipers, but I don't quite think I can get there, actually. Which might be a completely different issue, a separate issue from whether I can initially survive this. I really didn't think he was going to, you know, go into Colossus here. I'm gonna pull some drones on top of this as well. But drones also aren't necessarily great against Colossus. God, this unit is... I was literally outmining him by so much. He actually can't be serious. I'm like +2. No, not yet, but practically +2. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. This is world's worst 2-base all-in as well. I should have figured out that something was happening. And I think I should have probably flanked this army. Oh my god, Hydra's balls. I think if I flank this army, come from 2 sides, maybe I just give up this base. Maybe that's best. Like, the way that I fought right now, these Colossus with 10 range, they just dealt way too much damage. They really just dealt way too much damage. That's really not okay. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it when that stuff happens. This is such a win for me. I scouted perfectly, built the perfect unit, and yet I got blasted by stupid Colossus. Maybe without 10 range, I would have won this fight. Although I think with a flank, it might have been good anyway. I think I should have flanked. Alright, well, it's a good lesson for the first game. Flank and try to get units that aren't Hydras at some point as well. Like a Viper would definitely have helped me out. -28, I'm okay with it. Let's research a new game immediately. Alright, here we go, game number 2. I feel like I mined a little bit too much gas. Actually, let's just go for a 2-base. Let's play a 2-base. I was like, let me take a third, but no, I don't want to actually take a third. I'll pretend like I'm building speed here as well. I think that's a good thing to do. Pretending to do things, which you don't really want to do. I have my 4 links out to collect the Reaper when he eventually shows up. I think he's going to try and block my third base actually for quite a while. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really care about that because I'm not planning on taking that third base. I'm eventually just going to take this thing, by the way. That's going to be my major spot here. I mean, if this is what he thinks is a good move, then, you know, he's allowed to think that. I just think he's wrong. I'm also allowed to think that. Oh. Oh, right. That wasn't quite as brilliant as I thought it was going to be. Just gonna make sure that I have 1 more Overlord popping out pretty soon. And I want 1 Creep Tumor to pop here as well. Come here, Chief. What? Oh, I'm so stupid. Why would I have it out there? That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so this thing is empty. How many... Okay, there's quite some minerals still left there as well. And then soon... I really hate losing dudes like that. It feels so freaking stupid, honest to god. I wonder if I can just clear this thing, or if that's not quite how it works, then... Let's have a look. Probably wants to try and block me here. No, you don't? Okay, then we send this back home. Can I get our Hydra then? And I want the third gas as well. Evo chamber, all of that good jazz. And then I think my plan here is to just go Hydra into Viper as soon as I can. Like, my eco is not going to be super brilliant, but it might just be good enough, which, you know, that's all that really matters. The eco to be good enough. I'll go for like +1 attack initially. And then I'll add a second Evo at some point. Basically, the moment my +1 is about to finish, I'll get +1, 2-1, 3-2. This is going to be my upgrade path for it. It's always important to kind of have an upgrade path in your mind. I'm going to try and take this thing out. As long as I don't get harassed in the next 5 minutes, I think I will be fine. I saw a bunker as well as a couple of Marines there. If this guy plays mech, I'm going to be slightly upset. I'm not sure if that's good or bad for me, actually, mech. Because with Hydra Viper, you can do quite some things against mech. I'm not sure if I can do these things with mech as well, you know? I know that there are people that are capable of beating mech like that. Oh, wait, what if he plays Battle Cruiser? I just realized. We had literally no air threat yet this entire game. I mean, I guess I am getting Hydras, which technically could be okay. But I do want to get a couple of spores just in case. Also for detection purposes. I feel like I've seen that Borendex before. And in my mind, I have him tagged as a BC abuser. Now, usually I'm not for hard countering people. But when I'm already, you know, limiting myself... What is this crap? Double medevac drop? I don't think he's going to expect my Hydras to pop in here either, is he? I don't think he quite expected that. Don't think he quite expected that. You're gonna move this thing off to the side. Get one more queen in here. And I want a second one of these. Also want this and muscular augments. Now we have pretty decent eco at this point, which I'm happy with, obviously. Can I just fight this? I don't think I can I? Don't think I can. I'm so afraid of everything right now. Like, this army is not solid whatsoever to speak of. It's gonna come with another drop at some point, probably from the left side. I'm just gonna keep 5 Hydras, 4 Hydras in my main base. I think that should be enough. Let's get a couple more. I'm on 56 workers, which is not a brilliant worker count, may I add. Okay, just gonna put this thing in the corner. What is this? I knew it! Didn't I say it? Didn't I say this guy had... I was feeling the vibes. Okay, he's now gonna try to push in here. That'd be the most logical thing to do, at least in my mind. What do you think this is? Amateur hour, mate? Do you think this was amateur hour? Amateur hour was 2 hours ago. This is happy hour. Where I get 1 medevac for free every 4 minutes. Come on. Come back in, bud. I have more where that came from. Come on. Hello. I have more where that came from. This feels like it's going to be mech then, isn't it? It does feel like it's going to be mech. It's moving into position right now with a bunch of cars as well, which is interesting. Just gonna... Hey, there's no shot, right? So I have these guys in the main base. I have these dudes at my third. Where's my fourth base? Oh, I didn't quite cancel that. Not super brilliant. Not super brilliant. I had the incorrect hotkeys set up here. My opponent is just waiting for me to make a mistake, it feels like. Can I just move across the map at some point? Is that a possibility? I mean, it's always a possibility to just try and move across the map. I'm not sure if it is a realistic possibility. Okay, just gonna make sure that this is all properly set up as well. I feel like he's just waiting for me to move out and then teleports him with like 5 battle cruisers or something insane. I feel like that's what's about to happen. I don't really like the thought of that, but my Vipers are going to be freaking fast, so that is one thing that is nice. I'm not quite sure how these things are related, but they might be in some way. Let's see if I can snipe a base or something. A Hellbats technically should be quite good against this comp, right? Let's see if we can do something here. Oh, he's sieging up far forward. Oh, he sieged up way too far forward. What was that flying across the map here? Hey, Chief. See if we can fight that. Up, that's gone. Bang, bang. You're dead. Okay. So we have our Vipers, which of course are allowed because they don't require any upgrades in order for them to be useful. Like I said, I allow myself like backup units that don't require upgrades. So that's going to be good here. From here on out, though, life is actually going to be quite quite tricky. I need to try and stop... What is this? Why do I have so many workers here? Just get a hatchery maybe over here and a hatchery... Can I fit one there? No. Maybe one over here too. Depending on where I'm gonna go later on, right? Want some spines as well. That's going to be quite helpful for me. And more Hydras. Hydras really are the, you know, the backbone of my army. They're the only thing in my army, and just naturally the backbone. It's like if you have a body consisting of jelly, then you also have a backbone made of jelly. Which is kind of what I have, a backbone made of jelly here. Would not quite recommend that entirely for everyone. Backbone's made of jelly. Let's see if I can get this one over here. I definitely can. Oh, maybe I can actually get one of these bad boys. Up, thank you, good sir. Just want to go back home, I guess, with 2 of them. I still have one that has double abducts available, which is going to be quite nice. Hello, my friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I wanna take your tanks again. This feels good. These are about to finish up as well. I'm gonna have like an infinite supply, basically, of energy at that point for my for my Vipers, which would be huge. A lot of drones as well, don't I? Come on. Come on, continue sucking from that hatchery, mate. You're never done sucking. Neither is the Hydra, but in a different way. Is there a base there? Yeah, there used to be a base there. Just put it like that. Look at the damage output of these guys! I think I can actually fight this straight up. Was this a mistake? Can I fight this straight up? Can the Hydra ever fight something straight up? I think the answer here is going to be yes. The Hydra definitely can fight something straight up if your eco is good enough and you have enough freaking Hydras. Apparently, it feels scary, but also fun, you know? Sometimes in life, it's not about things that are good, but it's about things that are fun. GG! Very beautiful. Oh my god. ZVT is really fun with this. I really want to play another ZVT, actually. This was a good time, you know? It's just a good old time. And that's a time that I like. A good old time. You know, I can't help myself. It's just what I like. That's what I am. I'm sorry. Don't blame me. Alright, we once again got the same little opponent over here. That Borendex player. Oh, don't want to lose my Overlord for a second time in a row. That was proper stupid last time. It's going to be proper stupid if I do it once more. I think maybe I want to play slightly different. So, with a slightly quicker third. It's not fun, you know, that once you win one game, that you do the exact same thing. I think you need to be capable of incorporating the Hydra in every part of your life, basically. I think that's the most important thing, you know? It really is the most important thing. It's making sure that the Hydra can be anywhere, you know? That's important to remember. So this guy right now, what are you trying to do, bud? Huh? I wonder if I can get it down. I hate my life so much. Why do I do these things to myself? I don't know. Okay, I still want it over here though, Chief. I don't have a base there. I'm an idiot. I can't help myself either. That's just who I am. Oh, lost that creep tumor. That was kind of stupid as well. Do not quite appreciate the way that I did that. I'm just gonna continue getting more. Oh no. This is another blind bunker. So probably a very similar type of setup here out of my opponent. While I am going for a vastly superior setup with a way quicker third base. I'm gonna have crazy eco. Want to have some overlords just kind of spread around. Yeah, he was looking for that. He was looking for my dude. You ain't getting my dude. That's my dude. Now my third base is still fairly late. I wonder if it's actually much faster than it was last time. I don't think that's actually the case, which does make me sad in a way. You go over here. You guys go into this thing. And you go in here as well. Oh. So I get scouted. This is not a bad scout timing, I think. Probably makes some sense in a world. Don't know in which world though. And what is he scouting for? I guess to see what my actual tech is going to be. Never sure if that's a good thing to do. Probably should get a scout with my own overseer at some point as well. I mean, I could actually. Why don't I ever do that? Why do I never scout with overseers in this matchup? Why do I never scout with overseers in general, you could wonder. But that would definitely help me out when it comes to, you know, figuring out what my opponent is doing. Scouting is good. Who would have thought? Revelations with Harstem. Love to see it. Now, last time my opponent went for a very quick drop into my main base. I'm kind of afraid of that once again. So I'm gonna just get... Oh my god, these are really fast actually, isn't that? Did I have Hydras for that last time around? I can't remember if I did. I think I did. Yeah, because I sniped one of these things, didn't I? So same thing. Does he even get stim with this? Or is it just slow marines without stim? I think these might be slow marines. I don't think he has stim. Does he? I'll heal this. Did I just start attacking it rather than healing it? This is a fake. This is actual fake news. Well, this is also not the world's most brilliant move. And then is he just playing the exact same build again? So then the BC is about to show up somewhere. I'm just gonna keep my queens in the main base for now. Where are you gonna teleport with your dude, huh? Where are you gonna... Oh, I don't have any upgrades yet either. Honestly, I feel like my eco is worse now than it was last time around. Also, the way that I'm playing this is not entirely correct. But then again, whenever I play it, never is really completely correct. That's kind of the... You know, that's not a bug. That's a feature, I would say. I'm gonna move over to a place where he's gonna teleport. I hope that I figured out where he teleports. Like ahead of time in a way, you know? I think that would be cool. Okay, that's a third base. Ah! Would be very frustrating if... Okay, this time I want to actually go about it without getting Vipers as well. Like, we can always build Vipers later on. I think it's going to be mech again. Wait, I should have scouted. Did I scout? How did I fly it over? I'm not quite sure. Oh, going for denial on these overlords. So the way that I'm going to do it here is fairly different. It's bio? It's actually playing bio, the madman. I didn't know that was possible. Okay, so it's BC plus bio. Just a single BC actually as well, which is kind of interesting. I know he still has a dude in there. The way I'm gonna... Well, if it's bio, I don't actually know if I can ever win with this comp. But we're here to try, aren't we? We're definitely here to try. I just want to make sure that I kill this thing at some point. That's definitely the most important. I don't really care about anything else. Just want to freaking kill that thing. The medevac, that is. Okay, now we start moving out. And I think I have Overlord speed as well, so we can start doing Hydra drops. Exactly what I wanted to do a long time ago. In a town called Kickapoo, there lived a humble family, religious... What's this, an overseer? I built an overseer accidentally. It was supposed to be a drop. Well, happens to the best. And how many more workers do we need? Let's go to like 75 workers or so. That seems like a... It sounds correct to me. Okay. Now we have drops. Drops are ready for takeoff, lads. Okay, you're control group 2, you're control group Q. And then we also have, of course, an attack that's going to end up going kind of through the middle, which is always going to be important. So we have 1 drop per base. And then just kind of like a major attack. That's gonna feel good. I actually really like this setup that I'm working with right now. Gotta make sure to continue my upgrades. So wait, I can't remember actually sending out these units. That was a mistake. I did this by accident. I caught that by accident. I'm sorry, my friend. That wasn't my intention. Zip. I do want to get an infestation pit, not for Vipers this time. What is this? Is he still getting upgrades, or what are we looking at? Probably want to get some more of these at some point so I can get some vision. Maybe I get a Nidus as well. I like the thought of that. It's just massing tanks, huh? I think he might just be massing tanks. This is not properly set up either. Just gonna have to admit. Look at this. Probably should get burrow too, so I can burrow things. I feel like I'm getting too many upgrades at the same time right now. Not super fond of it. Can I fight? I think I can actually. There's no tanks with this army, is there? There's no tank. Okay, there's 1 tank with this army, but I don't think it matters too much. Hoppa! Zip. You die. You die. We send you back in. Up. You get picked up. Going to the main base as well. Fort base might get cancelled here. I feel like I did some very nice damage for now. I'm just gonna take these bad boys out as well. GG! Whew! Is that just the way it is? Hydra drops truly the future of ZVT? It might just be. You heard it here first, my friends. You can pass on the message to all your friends. Be sure to do that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.